2026 Mazda CX-30 is here, and several updates are causing heated debates among compact SUV shoppers. If you're considering this model, you need to understand why certain changes are dividing the market right down the middle. From forced features that inflate the price to missing technology that should be standard by now, these updates reveal a troubling pattern in Mazda's decision-making. Let's check out 5 controversial changes on Mazda's smallest crossover. Number 5. New Air Editions. Mazda is introducing new special editions for 2026 called the Air Trims, available in both 2.5S and turbo configurations. These variants feature distinctive styling touches that set them apart from the regular lineup. Black accents are covering the exterior mirrors, wheels, and roof rails, creating a more aggressive aesthetic that's supposed to appeal to buyers wanting something different. Step inside, and you'll notice the most distinctive feature: a white leatherette interior with gray stitching that's unlike anything else in the CX-30 lineup. This light-colored cabin treatment is meant to create an airy, premium atmosphere that justifies the special edition badge. But here's where the controversy kicks in. These Air Editions are essentially nothing more than an appearance package. You know that feeling when you pay extra for something expecting real improvements, only to realize you just got a fresh coat of paint? Mazda is dressing up the CX-30 with cosmetic upgrades while leaving the mechanical bits completely untouched. No additional performance enhancements, no upgraded technology features, no improved materials beyond the white leatherette, just styling changes that cost you extra money. Buyers are going to pay a premium for these special editions without getting any meaningful improvements in quality or capability. Sure, the black accents look sharp, and that white interior is eye-catching, but when you're spending thousands more, shouldn't you get something beyond surface-level changes? For many buyers, the Air Editions represent style over substance, a controversial choice that's going to divide opinions. But cosmetic changes are just the beginning, because what Mazda's done underneath is causing even more debate. Number 4. Chassis upgrades. Mazda has made changes to the CX-30's chassis for 2026, and these upgrades are coming standard across the entire lineup. The company is installing a brake-based limited-slip differential system designed to improve handling. This LSD helps maintain better traction during cornering by selectively applying braking force to the inside wheels. Alongside the LSD, Mazda is also fitting updated dampers that are supposed to refine the ride quality. The shock absorbers are receiving revisions aimed at better managing road imperfections while maintaining the sporty character Mazda vehicles are known for. Here's the controversial part. Mazda is forcing every single buyer to pay for these chassis upgrades, whether they want them or not. The damper situation is equally frustrating. While Mazda claims these updated shock absorbers are going to improve ride comfort, early reports suggest the improvements are barely noticeable. The CX-30 already had a relatively composed ride, so these incremental refinements aren't delivering the dramatic comfort gains that would justify making them mandatory. For buyers hoping for a more budget-friendly base model, these forced chassis upgrades are adding cost without delivering proportional value. And speaking of forced decisions, wait until you see what they're doing with technology. Number 3. Bigger screen becomes available more widely. Technology is finally getting some attention in the 2026 CX-30, with Mazda expanding availability of its larger infotainment display. The 10.25-inch center screen is going to be offered on more trim levels than before, giving buyers better access to the brand's upgraded multimedia system. This larger display provides more screen real estate for navigation maps, vehicle settings, and entertainment controls. Perhaps more importantly, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are becoming available on these same trims that get the bigger screen. No more fumbling with cables, no more wear and tear on charging ports, just seamless connectivity that works the moment you start the engine. But here's where Mazda is catching heat. These features are becoming more widely available, but they're still not standard on all models. Base trim buyers are still going to be stuck with the smaller 8.8-inch display and wired smartphone connectivity. This selective availability strategy is controversial because many competitors are offering comparable or better technology as standard equipment across their entire lineups. Mazda is using these tech features as bargaining chips to push buyers into higher trim levels. In today's market, a 10.25-inch screen and wireless smartphone integration shouldn't be premium features that require significant upgrades. They're baseline expectations that rivals like Honda, Hyundai, and Toyota are delivering without forcing buyers to climb the trim ladder. For a vehicle competing in the compact crossover segment where every dollar matters, Mazda's reluctance to standardize these features is going to alienate budget-conscious buyers who want modern technology without paying luxury prices. But if you think the tech situation is frustrating, the Powertrain story is going to disappoint you even more. Number 2. Powertrains and performance. The 2026 CX30 is continuing with its established powertrain lineup, offering buyers a choice between two 4-cylinder engines. The standard engine is a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter unit producing 186 horsepower, providing adequate performance for daily driving. For buyers wanting more punch, the optional turbocharged engine is returning with 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque when running on premium fuel. Both powertrains are mechanically solid and have proven themselves reliable. But here's where the controversy starts building. This engine technology has been around for quite some time now, and Mazda hasn't made any efficiency improvements for 2026. Picture yourself at the gas station, watching the pump climb higher and higher as you fill your tank. The base 2.5-liter engine is returning around 25 miles per gallon city and 33 miles per gallon highway with front-wheel drive, while the turbocharged version drops to about 22 miles per gallon city and 30 miles per gallon highway. These numbers are acceptable but not impressive, especially when you're filling up multiple times a month and watching hundreds of dollars disappear into your fuel budget. The bigger controversy? The CX-30 is still not offering a hybrid powertrain option. This is particularly frustrating because Mazda has hybrid technology available in other models, yet the company continues refusing to bring electrification to the CX-30 lineup. Meanwhile, competitors like Toyota with the Corolla Cross Hybrid, Honda with the HR-V Hybrid, and Hyundai with the Kona Hybrid are all delivering 35 to 40 miles per gallon combined figures that make the CX-30's numbers look outdated. Number 1. iActive all-wheel drive and off-road traction assist. Another controversial aspect of the 2026 CX-30 sits at the heart of its standard equipment list. Mazda is continuing its policy of making iActive all-wheel drive standard across every single trim level. This isn't a simple mechanical all-wheel drive system either. The iActive setup uses predictive technology that monitors road conditions and driver inputs to proactively distribute power before wheel spin occurs. Complementing the all-wheel drive system, off-road traction assist is also remaining standard equipment. This feature helps the CX-30 maintain momentum on loose surfaces like gravel, sand, or snow by applying selective braking to slipping wheels. For buyers who live in challenging climates or enjoy light trail adventures, these features provide genuine capability and peace of mind. Here's the problem generating the most debate. Mazda is forcing every buyer to pay for these features, whether they need them or want them. Imagine living in Phoenix, Miami, or Los Angeles, places where snow is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and the roughest terrain you'll encounter is a gravel parking lot. You're still paying for winter weather capability and off-road technology you'll never use. Unlike virtually every competitor that offers front-wheel drive as a more affordable base option, Mazda has decided that all-wheel drive is non-negotiable. This mandatory all-wheel drive strategy adds roughly $1,500 to $2,000 to the base price. For buyers in warm climates who never see snow, never drive on unpaved roads, and have no interest in light off-roading, this forced all-wheel drive is essentially a tax they're paying for capability they'll never use. They would gladly choose a front-wheel drive variant that costs less, weighs less, and returns better fuel economy. But Mazda has decided that's not an option, eliminating choice from the equation entirely. The controversy deepens when you consider the efficiency penalty. All-wheel drive systems add weight and mechanical complexity that hurt fuel economy. The CX-30 could achieve notably better MPG figures if Mazda offered a lighter, simpler front-wheel drive configuration. Buyers who prioritize efficiency over capability are being penalized by this one-size-fits-all approach. Mazda's justification is that standard all-wheel drive simplifies production and inventory management, while positioning the CX-30 as a premium offering. But this reasoning falls flat for consumers who simply want an affordable, efficient, compact crossover for urban driving. They're being forced to pay for engineering sophistication and capability they don't need, all because Mazda has decided what's best for them rather than letting the market decide. It's the most controversial decision in the 2026 CX-30 lineup, and it's going to continue pushing price-conscious and efficiency-minded buyers toward competitors who respect the value of choice. The 2026 Mazda CX-30 updates reveal a company making choices for buyers rather than giving them options. From appearance packages that add cost without substance, to forced chassis upgrades most drivers won't appreciate, to tech features locked behind trim upgrades, Mazda is taking an approach that's going to frustrate value-conscious shoppers. Add in outdated engine technology without hybrid alternatives and mandatory all-wheel drive that inflates prices, and you have a vehicle that's becoming increasingly difficult to recommend despite its excellent driving dynamics. Still, today's market is full of controversial changes, and the CX-30 definitely isn't an exception. Even undisputed leaders like Toyota and their RAV4 are forced to make bold moves rather than play it safe, which you can check out in our next video. Radical styling changes and a hybrid-only strategy are just some of the many things that sparked heated discussion.